sun peeks through the haze, and birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, good morning. It is such a good morning. Let's see who's here. Oh, we got my boy Hellhound. He's there. We've got Paul is here this morning. Jem is here this morning. Nancy is here this morning. Joan is here this morning. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good one. I know I am already. There is some interesting things happening right now. Some discussions on X that I am pointing out to people. So I'm going to show you guys this first. Hey, Teresa. I'm sorry, Therese. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Or no, Teresa. Sorry. I always get you and Therese Granger mixed up as to how to pronounce it. But yeah, we're talking immigration today. That's the story of the day. I do have some non-immigration stuff that we're going to talk about, but yeah, this is going around in leftist circles. A whistleblower reveals an internal ICE memo claiming agents can forcibly enter private homes without a warrant signed by a judge, relying only on an administrative form. That's a frontal assault on the Fourth Amendment and flatly contradicts decades of precedents. That is false. That is 100% false. Because here is the actual thing. Now, first off, they didn't show the full document because the full document does talk about when you can and cannot go into someone's home. But I want to show your attention to right here, the second paragraph. Prior to entering a residence to conduct an administrative immigration arrest pursuant to Form I-205, officers and agents must ensure Form I-205 is properly completed and is supported by a final order of removal issued by an immigration judge, the BLA, a U.S. district court, or a magistrate judge. Amazing. Amazing how that works. Do you guys realize what this is, what it's saying? It's saying that it's a court order. There's a court order. That's what it's saying. There's a court order. Um, so yeah, they're not just going into anybody's home. Here's the thing. It talks about exceptions and it talks about exigent circumstances and all the things that every law enforcement officer has to follow right here. Um, so it all everything about the Fourth Amendment was completely covered in this memo. But the left, they give you, they're selecting what they tell you to call outrage. Um, yeah, to be clear, a Form I-205 is not a search warrant and should only be used. Here, this is at the bottom. Damn it. There we go. To be clear, a Form I-205 is not a search warrant and should only be used to enter the residence of the subject alien to conduct an administrative immigration arrest. It is an arrest warrant. And if you have an arrest warrant, okay, uh, you can enter that home. It has to be that individual's home, okay? But yeah, you can arrest you have probable cause to make an arrest and you can enter a home. It is this form, okay? Just like the Fourth Amendment says that you can't search or seize anyone's property unless there is a proper warrant or sworn statement by a government official. Here, Fourth Amendment wording. We'll read it. Damn it. I've got McAfee and it always changes my default search option every time I turn my computer on. Fourth. There. Okay. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue. But upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, there you go. So they already have probable cause because they have the immigration judge's order. This form that they're having is the oath and affirmation. There you go. So all the people saying no, you can't are wrong. It is 100% legal. 100%. We've got more liberals crashing out. Let's see these. JD Vance is due to arrive shortly. I hope he's bringing a parka. Well, the other thing about JD Vance is they're expecting another child. I have to laugh because 2 months ago, people on the left, they were saying that JD Vance and Usha were having marital problems. Well, if they're having marital problems, they're finding good ways to make up. All right.
Hey, so not to sound super Republican or anything, but now's a good time to buy a gun.
The only type of socialism I support is the U.S. government buying every American a gun when they turn 18.
Door to door, you say? Nah.
Sounds to me like she is issuing a threat. That's what it sounds like to me. What do you guys think? Yeah, you can't threaten people, especially if you have a gun. Especially if you have a gun. Yeah, here. We got some more crash outs. This one. This is what they're doing.
It's getting pretty f***ing cold here in Minnesota and very icy. So we're going to be closed Friday the 23rd in support of the economic blackout here in Minnesota. We understand.
This is like the third time they've done this. Like, how long is it going to take for them to realize it's not working? Like, your little black economic blackouts, they're not working.
Blackout here in Minnesota. We understand we're lucky as a small business to be able to close for a day.
Hold on. What a shitty sign. Like that one piece of tape, that thing is going to blow off the first really strong wind. Like, dude, you guys got to get your messaging.
We understand we're lucky as a small business to be able to close for a day, and not everybody can afford to.
Look at this woman. Is this is your spokeswoman? You are just creating every stereotype.
What really sucks is how a lot of small businesses have been forced to close because of the safety of their employees. In solidarity, we'll be closed Friday the 23rd to attend the Ice Out March.
For the safety of their employees. Is she admitting that they're employing illegal immigrants? That's a crime. That's a crime.
3rd to attend the Ice Out March up in Minneapolis at 2 p.m. But don't worry if you forget we're closed and still show up. We'll have free coffee out here on Friday morning.
Free coffee, everyone. Go get free coffee. Hey, Rick. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, to each his own. Look, I support you being able to protest like that. But I don't think you're going to be that successful. That's the thing. A lot of protests are not successful. I'll just say that much. Clown World says we need to start deporting white liberal women. I'm not disagreeing.
Don't fucking push me. You're taking him before I can take a phone number from him?
Yes.
You need to stop.
Yes, they are taking him. There's no right for you to get a phone number from him.
You need to stop kidnapping people off the fucking street.
Kidnapping. Like, their messaging sucks.
100%.
Look how privileged she is. Is this all Lululemon that she's wearing? Like, I'm in my activewear. I'm at Home Depot in my activewear. I'm gonna go hire me a couple ICE guy or a couple illegal immigrants to help me with my yoga garden.
You just dragged him away when I'm trying to call his family for
We're
him.
making an arrest. You need to stay
Show
back
me
from
your
our
arrest
area.
warrant then. Show me your arrest
I
warrant.
don't need to show you
Yeah,
anything.
because you're
You're
a
not-
She's not a an officer of the court. She's not a lawyer.
then. Show me your arrest
I
warrant.
don't need to show you
Yeah,
anything.
because you're
You're
a
not-
liar.
You're not an interested party. You have no right to see that.
Stop!
So-
You guys are kidnapping people off the fucking street.
Do you think these guys just didn't know that we were deporting illegals?
We good?
Yeah, because what? Because someone came over to help them. You have to rush and get them in the fucking
You're
car.
being obnoxious in the lady.
Not being obstructive. You're being obnoxious. This is
100%. 100%.
you guys.
They would be within their rights right now to arrest her. Just saying. Might I suggest using a nightstick, officer?
Have no conscience.
Yep.
You have no conscience.
If you're doing something right, take your mask off then.
How privileged. Look at this one. Oh my God. These people, they just want their slaves.
No conscience.
Yep.
If you're doing something right, take your mask off then. Yeah, you
Interesting. Interesting, because it was the left that was telling us to wear masks. In fact, they were insisting upon it.
Hours.
And unmarked cars.
I was trying to help them and you had to hurry up.
Do you think the back door is open? Do you think she would let you put it there?
To get out of here. F you.
Are these more people in unmarked cars? Yep. Yeah, just trying to like run us over. Like just all these vehicles, just unmarked.
Oh, they're gonna take pictures of their license plate like it's gonna do anything.
Cars.
Yeah, show your face if you're not a fucking coward. You're doing something with that's lawful. Show your face.
This is California. In fact, I would not be surprised if this is San Diego County. This looks like North County to me.
Get out of our fucking city.
Get the hell out. Go find a job that you can feel good about.
No kidding.
If you're proud of your job, take your fucking mask off.
Seriously.
It's disgusting.
No.
Hey, where are you guys? Where are you taking all these illegal immigrants?
Right to jail. Right to jail. Right away.
Oh, good morning, Stacy. Good to see you. Oh my God, this is love it. Oh yeah, this one. Oh boy. I got some good ones for you guys. This one has the crazy eyes. Starting off, normally they have to work up to the crazy eyes. This one has it right now.
So what you're telling me is
Oh, that voice. If you want to interrogate me, tie me down in a room and play this woman's voice, and I'm talking within an hour. Like I'll tell you whatever the hell you want.
is that we have $700 billion to buy Greenland.
Yes, it's going to be over the course of time. Much like how do you guys realize that we actually rent Guantanamo Bay? It's in Cuba. We rent it. And the way that the lease was drawn up is that both parties have to agree before the lease is changed. That's why even after Castro took over and created a dictatorship, even after he did that, he would not throw out the American forces at Guantanamo. First off, we'd immediately respond and kick his ass. And secondly, he legally couldn't do it. He can bitch about it, but he legally can't do it. And we're getting the same type of deal with Greenland. Trump wins again.
But we can't have free health care. No. Oh, universal child care? No. Free school lunches? No. People going hungry on the streets? An epidemic of unhoused people?
They want everything free. Like, pay for your own daycare. Why do I have to pay for your daycare? Why?
700 billion bill.
California just spent $7 billion on homelessness. You want me to pay for housing? How about you figure it out in California first? Show us how to do it. Show us how to do it before we start throwing money at a problem that is nothing but mentally ill people and drugs. That's what it is. It's mentally ill and drugs.
$700 billion.
5-finger forehead, smack the wall. Yeah. Where? Oh my God. Woo. Is this a trans woman? Is it a trans woman? It kind of looks like one of my dad's friends when he was younger. Meow mixed kid. That's the name right here. Uh Why do they have to broadcast their mental illness? Oh, I'm gonna get to this one. Hold on, I'll pause that. I'll get to that one. Oh, this one's making its rounds. So I saw this one early yesterday, and I'm seeing other people show this one. This woman, this woman, if she were following What the Hales, she would be in her private groups talking about what a piece of shit I am.
Oh, MAGA, don't you understand?
The crazy eyes, the Joker smile. My father was a difficult man.
If we have another civil war, all the blue states will control all the fresh water.
You sure about that? Are you sure about that?
You guys don't think this shit through, do you?
Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Google. Water right of ways in the United States. Let's look at a map. No, I don't want your AI mode. Okay, this is the freshwater map of the United States. Oh, come on. Reddit sucks. Okay. So this is the fresh water. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of fresh water up here in New England. Chicago, Illinois, and New York do touch the Great Lakes, but we've got Ohio, Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania's purple. Ohio, Indiana, uh, uh, Wisconsin. Those are essentially red states. Those are Trump states. Washington has a pretty good amount of fresh water. California, not a lot. In fact, California relies on the Colorado River. The Hoover Dam is right here between Nevada and Arizona. So if there was civil war, that spigot right there is cut off. And almost all of Southern California takes water from the Colorado River. San Diego takes water from the Colorado River. If you blocked the Hoover Dam and said, "Yeah, we're just going to close off this water and we're going to keep it with Nevada and Arizona," Southern California would absolutely lose it. Now, look, we got the Snake River, we've got Mississippi River, we've got the Ohio River, the Tennessee River. Yeah, they all go through predominantly red states. There's a couple blue ones here and there, but it looks like most of the Great Lakes and most of the rivers are red states. Yeah. So I don't think this woman has a very good theory. So that's these some dumb things. Oh, hold on. We're going to get into this one.
When the shoe is, it's going to really suck for the red hats when the shoe is on the other foot and people start going door to door asking if they
have their COVID vaccine. Asking that. Fraud in New York today's was found to be close to 2 billion. Holchel's reign today. How will we deal with them? Fraud in Vance's town, and he's going after them too. Yeah, we're uncovering so much fraud, and majority of it is in these blue states. So yeah, bring on a civil war.
At the foot and people start going door to door asking if they voted for Trump in the last round or if they still support MAGA. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that make you feel threatened?
It's not illegal to support someone. It is illegal to come into this country undocumented. Sorry.
You think social punishment ain't a thing? You think everybody's ready to do all this again another 40, 50 years or however long it takes them?
What are you trying to say, common sense? Water does flow? The red states have more access to water. So what that woman was saying was that they would cut off the red states' water. No. There's a couple blue states that are perfectly fine. There are some that are screwed.
If you guys were to use any critical thinking skills and take a look around for 2 seconds, you would realize that numbers-wise, y'all are screwed.
Trump won because there were more voters. Where did the 5 million go, lady? Where did the 5 million people who voted for Biden the first time around, where did they go? Could it be ballot stuffing? Could that have been maybe an issue? Why did you have to pause all the counting in the middle of the night? Why was that?
It wouldn't matter how much firepower y'all had. It would not matter how much you guys tried to run. I mean, January 6th was a prime example of how crappy everything is and falling apart.
January 6th was trespassing and vandalism. That's all it was. All it was. Nothing different than any ICE protest that you're seeing out there. Nothing different other than, Ashley Babbitt was shot, but was not actively assaulting an officer.
Oh, that was just a test run. Yeah, the test run looked like shit. Your leaders couldn't even cover for their own ass correctly. The way they redacted those files. Makes sense, though. Y'all just love the patriarchy.
She is all over the place. This woman cannot stay on topic at all. I don't think she could stay in a hot topic. That's how all over the place she is.
And we all know how common weaponized incompetence is within patriarchy. How does it feel to know that the head orange toad basically has to be cleaned up after every about 10 minutes from just shitting himself constantly?
This woman believes everything they tell her. Every single thing they tell her.
That's not true. Look it up. I dare ya. But we all know you're not going to do that because you're too scared.
She believes there's a P-tape video still. That's what she believes. She believes that there's a P-tape video out there still.
You guys are chicken shits. You guys won't research anything because you guys know you're going to find answers you're not going to like. Even if y'all find...
Right common sense. There were undercover FBI agents. Why? There were CIs in there. Why? Because it was an op.
Evidence supporting y'all shit. The only thing you guys have is shitting on Democrats because they're just as bad. And I will agree with that. Like, 100%. I'm not what you think I am. I don't like them either. In fact, I think all of our government is full of shit.
Sure.
What I'm saying here is y'all are just opening your mouth while they're taking the dump. So I'm going to ask you again. If you made it this far, holy shit, I can hear a critical thought emerging. Like, good for you. But I'm going
to... this is not the face of a well thought out opinion. No one is going to this woman to say, hey, what do you think about this? No one is. Like, you're not going to see her on the news giving analysis at any point.
I'm going to ask you again. How would you like it? How would you like it if people went door to door, seeing if they could find any evidence of Red Hat in your home?
That is not what's happening. They're going to people's doors, as we just showed, when they have a deportation order, a court order.
And then, well, if you don't fight, nothing bad will happen to you. We're just going to...
I am not a just comply person. I am not that. Not at all. I will say follow lawful orders. And when something bad is happening to you, do not fight the police. Do not resist the police. Take it into court and fight them in court. That's why I'm glad about this stuff. If ICE is doing anything illegal, it's going to give people standing to challenge it in federal court. And then we might actually start getting some precedents. But we don't. Because a lot of times, most people who try to sue don't have standing.
Nothing bad will happen to you. We're just going to take you to a different location for a little while.
Yeah, to your
If you haven't done anything
country
wrong,
of
you've got
record.
nothing to hide.
To your country of record. That's where you're going. Yeah, this is the scholarly opinions of the left. Oh yeah, this guy. I watched a couple seconds of this. I want to see what all this guy has to say. So he's likely in Minnesota. Let's see.
I don't want to be political. Awesome! That's great news. Ask a 4-year-old. Agents who
Why would you ask a 4-year-old anything?
are armed and masked and randomly roaming the streets, grabbing people based on their skin color
None of that is happening. None of that is happening.
because their paperwork isn't in order, and then locking them up and then deporting them, all without letting their family know what happened to them.
None of that is true. None of that is true. Your family will find out where you are, but that requires you to give that information up. That is what is required. And guess what? If you are detained, you still have a right to an attorney. Now, I recommend you stay silent, but if you do stay silent, your detention will be extended. Just know that.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And the 4-year-old's going to know the answer. And you know why? Because the 4-year-old's not political.
This is the left getting their authority from 4-year-olds.
They just know right from wrong. And you can too. Even
let me explain the Nagel decision to a 4-year-old. Like, literally, these are legal processes. Like, so if you're taking it to a 4-year-old,
if you voted for it, even if you plan on voting for it again, even if you think immigration is a real problem this country needs to handle, you can still take a look at what's going on and say,
ask a 4-year-old, hey, I have a house and it's mine. Okay. I bought it. It's mine. And then someone comes and just moves into my house and I don't want them there. Ask the 4-year-old that.
this is not right. This is wrong. It's not what I had in mind. This is not what I want America to be. And if you can't do that, if you find yourself supporting it or defending it or even actively ignoring it, well, maybe you do want to be political.
Oh my God. I love how they just want to lecture people. There's no lack of these videos. It's been great. Right? Right? There's a deportation order. That is a court order. And there are people out there who will argue with you and say, no, that's not from a real court. Really? Well, why aren't you challenging it in real court? Why? Oh, because it'll get tossed out. Because they'll say we don't have jurisdiction. That court has jurisdiction.
It's come to my attention that people who don't live in Minnesota don't even know like the extent of like what's going on here. So to start off, schools are closed.
I bet you that this woman is one of those who says that being a single mom is the hardest job there is. It's the hardest job there is. And here she is in her PJs and her shower cap.
Closed. They're having little kids do online learning or just have the option to not go to school at all if they're like a person of color. Not even just St. Paul and Minneapolis, like literally everywhere.
Y'all are making that choice. You guys are making that choice.
Even cities that are hours away from the Twin Cities. The Proud Boys, I'm pretty sure, was here yesterday.
The Proud Boys is not there. I've follow several people who are founders of the Proud Boys. Yeah, they're not there. Why would they be there? Why would they be there?
There was
She's just making shit up as she goes.
an area of Minneapolis blocked off by the actual military. Every other person that I know, like not just like a friend or family or whatever, like relatively, like every other neighbor, every other person I went to school with, they know somebody who has been detained
Oh, so all she has is anecdotal evidence
by ICE. So these are Native Americans, these are Mexicans, these are
there are Native Americans who were detained and they provided their Native American IDs. However, those IDs are not recognized by the US government. And they have those Native American IDs because their tribes are located both in US and Canada. And they have the right to go back and forth to those, but that doesn't mean that they are citizens. And ICE has the right to detain you to determine your citizenship. They do. It's Supreme Court has roundly supported that.
I don't know, basically like non-white people. It's to the point where people are offering up their homes for people that can't go to their jobs. There's people who are Hispanic that will have like ICE waiting for them like when they get off work, and like they just get harassed by them every single day. So now they
This is the intellectual leaders of the left.
don't even like leave their house. There's a lot of restaurants that are just shut down. We've been having to go grocery shopping for each other. Kids literally aren't even going to school because schools are shut down.
They're not shut down. They're just not going to school. No, I don't want that. Oh, this one. Yeah, oh, God.
They are not police officers,
Hold
so
on.
you do not. They are not police officers, so you.
This one. This one's amazing. This is a they them, as you can tell.
They are not police officers, so you do not have to comply.
Okay. This is what he's saying is 100% incorrect. 100%. Like, he is encouraging people already to break the law.
Police officers, so you do not have to comply with what they are saying. Point blank,
Why?
period. They are just civilians who are getting paid $50,000 to fucking deport people.
They're getting paid way more than $50,000. Way more. And again, lie.
To fucking deport people. You do not have to listen to them. This is
Lie.
not okay. It's
Lie.
time we stand up. They are not police.
Oh my God. Septum theory is undefeated. Like, this guy's just encouraging people to break the law. Like, telling them that they're not law enforcement. Yeah, they are. They are. No. Oh, that one I read. This one. Oh, we did that one. Oh, I do. Okay. Well, here, we'll do this one first. Okay.
My husband and I took in somebody last year for a couple of months because they were down and out on their luck. We told them, we can help you out for a couple of months, no rent, no bills, just
Did you explain this to your 4-year-old?
work towards getting a job and maybe help around the house. 2 months later,
Right? Common sense. Be like Renee Good, end up like Renee Good.
no job, no bills, no help, no effort. Then we find out that they were kicked out of their last place because
Yes, Jan. Jan asked, wasn't it a $50,000 bonus? Yes. Yes. ICE agents are uh, paid more than that. I would say a starting off ICE agent is probably getting paid 60,000, and every year they get a promotion and increase. I I believe they're GS employees, which means they get step increases. Can we reopen the nut houses, please?
They had a felony charge against them, and they never told us about it. We didn't feel safe anymore. We have 2 young kids. We asked them to leave, along with the fact that they weren't holding up their end of the deal anyway.
Interesting.
Well, that went over real well, and they refused to leave. So what did we do? We called the police to have them removed from our property. Well, of course, this made a scene in the neighborhood, and now the neighbors are absolutely up in arms about it. And we're hated now. They are not entitled to our things. This is our home.
Interesting.
We gave this to you out of the kindness of our hearts. But needless to say, the neighbors hate us. I have a right as a homeowner to take back the things that are mine. You don't own this home. You don't own this property. You don't own that room that we gave you to stay in. So I'm taking it back. To me, this sounds really logical. And if you agree with me, I just have one thing to say. Welcome to the Republican Party.
It's literally that simple, folks. It is that simple. This one I wanted to show because first off, crazy eyes right from the get-go. And I'm pretty sure I don't have it on authority, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the real warriors. The crazy ladies who hate me and post about me. I'm pretty sure this is one of them.
It's 2 a.m., middle of the night.
Okay, already. It sounds like one of them.
Night, and I'm awake. Who else can't sleep anymore? Every night, mind racing with all the ways our country is going to hell. Who else is up with me?
And that is about the quality of their posts. They're just bored and looking for attention. So yeah, they post all this stuff. This one I can't get over. This one I had to talk about. Leanne Rhymes undergoes $10,000 wellness treatment after her teeth fall out mid-concert. What the fuck? What the hell? Is she addicted to meth? What is going on with Leanne Rhymes? I know she likes to bang other women's husbands, but what the hell? Stop watching retarded news and get some sleep, right? Common sense, that would make common sense. Oh, so that's everything I had prepared for you guys today. Oh my God. I'm really looking forward to Friday in the what the hell's case. Finally, something happening tomorrow. Ohio court. And I will say this, there was a filing in the what the hell's case. It was Randy is filing for default judgment against Paint Chips. And we're not going to get a response right away, I don't think. But it was very well written. And I think it would be hard for the judge to not say yeah. The news here in the Netherlands is showing us just a little bit of what's happening in the U.S. with ICE. Yeah, don't believe the U.S. news. Do not believe the U.S. news. Go on to X and just start reading the trending stuff of what's going on. You're going to find way more stuff out from X. I'm trying to think where else. Facebook, you're not going to find anything accurate. Facebook still suppresses things. I'm trying TikTok. You will find some good stuff on TikTok. YouTube, you're gonna find some good news on YouTube. Just stay away from the big news outlets. I always recommend Laura Logan. She is great. She is one of those journalists. She used to work for CBS News, and she very publicly had some bad stuff happen to her. And but I'll tell you, she is absolutely trustworthy, without a doubt. So you got to find those American journalists who you can trust. But yeah, uh, yeah. So that's all that I had prepared. I am looking forward to the updates with What the Hails tomorrow. Hey, Trin, welcome. Good to see you here. Uh, uh, so yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll hopefully have something to talk about tomorrow, but probably in the evening. So I'll have to talk with Georgie. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know yet. But either way, thank you guys for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awaking to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awaking at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awaking at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awaking to lighten her load. America's awaking to lighten her load.